Hey, welcome back.
Timer for 2 minutes.
Starting off the day with a fresh thing of orange juice.
Yeah.
I know, it's been a while since we've done a noon podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We just did that last weekend.
No, last weekend we started like 3.
One.
No, 1.
Oh, well, whatever. Steven's awake, surprisingly. Chris isn't here. Welcome to another episode. Yeah, not surprisingly.
But the alcoholics are here.
Yeah, the alcoholics are here.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Don't want to talk.
No, because if he
You're
admits it,
almost
then he
as bad as
admits
I
he
am.
has a problem. He doesn't have a problem because he doesn't admit it.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Yeah, you have a
It's
problem.
called acceptance.
You have a problem.
I'm sorry.
At least I'm not in denial.
I'm sorry. Who sat at Dennis's until 3 o'clock in the morning getting hammered?
Me?
And when did you get there?
I don't remember.
12 o'clock the day before.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I don't remember what time we got
Anyway, I wonder if beer's thinking about me too.
there. Yeah, it's on my phone. I wonder if beer thinks about me too.
No.
Beer is scared of you.
Beer is scared of me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we get along pretty well.
No.
It's okay. As long as it's good beer.
I don't think beer likes you.
I think, why am I hearing a baby crying? You heard that too? I heard a baby
It's
crying.
a TV.
I was like,
It's a TV in the other room.
there's a baby
Maybe
in the house.
it's part of being a dad.
You too?
Maybe it's
Hear
inside
it?
my head. Just hearing stuff. It's when it gets quiet. That's when you gotta worry.
No, if it's quiet, I just ignore them until I hear something.
No.
Yeah.
Because they make noise and then it gets quiet, and eventually, if you leave it alone, eventually the silence will break with somebody crying or somebody, "Daddy, Daddy."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when you get up.
You know somebody got hurt.
Yeah, and then you tell them to go do it again, like I do. They'll come to me crying, and I turn their head and say, "Go ahead."
I tell Jameson all the time, he bangs his head on stuff, whatever, falls over, whatever, he'll start crying. I say, none of that. Get back up.
Pretty much. Let us know in the comments if you think Adam's a good dad.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I think I'm pretty
I
good.
think he's #1 dad of today.
Maybe the best
so
I can.
You said you didn't have comments or topics. Did you check the video or the
last
podcast
video?
from last week?
Yes.
It's nothing.
No.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, what in the hell?
What the hell?
I wanted to say thank you to all the followers on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. We're at what I say? Like
About 1,000.
You said you're 11 away. You said
Yeah.
9,000? No, sir.
No, about 1,000. He said 9.
Oh, we're 10 away. We're 10 away from 1,000. Get us to 1,000, damn it. Actually, if you're watching this, we might already be at 1,000.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
sick AF.
So, how's everyone's week?
We do the same thing every week, Adam. Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
We work.
I don't know if anybody got any progress done on anything.
Nope, we worked.
Nothing.
It's hard to get progress when you spend 70% of your life at work.
You know, when I work, I still make progress on stuff.
Well, not all of us have everything in our garage at our house.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It's nice having a shop at home.
It's definitely be nice.
It's definitely convenient.
One of these days.
It's okay. We'll get there.
One of these days.
I just need more space.
If I can stop getting tickets.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, I got a tent ticket because this cop was bored. Stupid.
Isn't that crazy?
Negative progress is still progress.
Isn't that crazy that you and me haven't gotten to
Man's got wheels, it's lowered.
haven't gotten
He's got wheels, it's lowered, you're all blacked out, and I'm over here driving a stock ass Hyundai and I get fucking
You get
pulled
pulled
over.
over.
And Mouse goes through town everywhere he goes. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, and yet I was just leaving, heading home to go change for work and just pull me over. It's fine, dude. And then he walked up to me and asked me if I know the tent laws, and I was like, yeah, I do know the tent laws. Pretty sure I can have the back as dark as I want and nothing on the front. He's like, you're the first person that told me you knew about the tent laws. Everybody else lies to me. I was like, cool, I might get a warning. Nope, it got me a ticket. So next time I'm lying.
Idiot. Never admit you know the truth.
Well,
I know my rights.
Also, apparently, if you get the eye doctor's note, it doesn't matter to the state of Illinois. The note saying that you need tent because your eyes say you have astigmatism or whatever, that doesn't matter. They don't recognize that anymore.
Wait, what?
He told me, because Jamie's literally going to an eye doctor to get, she was going to get the paper or whatever for the tent, and he told me that the state of Illinois doesn't recognize that as a reason anymore.
Yeah, well, the state of Illinois doesn't really recognize the Constitution anyway.
That wasn't going political.
Well, Jesus, Adam, go ahead, move on down to Texas, dude.
Go
Pop off, sis.
I'm going to Texas.
Drivers, they're not at a civil war. It'd be a revolution, if anything.
No, it is going to be a revolution, but Texas is.
It's not. Biden already backed down.
Biden didn't back down.
Yes, he did.
But Texas, I can't remember what.
The Federal Border Control is now siding with Texas.
No, they're not.
No,
they're not.
Came out. They just released a statement.
No, they're not siding with Texas. Texas governor actually just signed or put into action the, I can't remember what it's called or what number it is or whatever, but basically a statute saying that basically they're going to completely go against whatever the federal government has against them.
Yeah, and it got denied.
Yeah.
So that just happened yesterday.
It got denied. But
yeah, well, Biden also told me he was going to use military force if they weren't done by, like, what was that, the 19th? If they weren't out of there and letting the federal in, and they haven't let the federal in.
Yeah, because they also have, like, 20 other states that are backing them.
Yeah.
So.
We're at war!
No, we're not.
I'm just kidding, we're not at war.
I mean, we are at war, but not like that.
We are at war, but I doubt we'll see that here in Illinois.
The war is going to be between the U.S. citizens and the tyrannical government.
And the U.S. citizens are going to walk all over the government.
Yeah.
Because they really think the military is going to back the government.
It's, like you said, it's going to be another revolution is what it's going to be.
It's not going to...
We're living in 1776 times right now.
Adam, it's going to be done in like 4 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Once Biden tries to send the military on to U.S. citizens and the military says no, it's going to be over. That's all it's going to take. I don't think it's going to turn into shooting in the neighborhoods.
No.
It's not. Alright. Anyway, on a brighter note, tired of talking about this because
you asked me if I had topics. I was like, I got topics.
You're all jacked up on Mountain Dew, dude. Chill the fuck out.
All my topics are political, man.
Well, that's not our fault.
Nobody's worried about the political system.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, I am. I have to live in it.
For those of you that didn't know, Adam showed up here with a cowboy hat on, so he's ethnically and ethically confused.
Oh, sorry. I got my belt buckle and everything
Jesus
too.
Christ, dude, who are you?
My belt buckle, my shit kickers.
Mouse, it's 2020. You've been hanging out with Dennis. That's why he's corrupting you.
I was this way before.
No, dude.
I used to wear shit like this back in high school.
He wants to go back to a flip phone from 1999.
I used to dress like this in high school.
No, dude. Doss has turned you over to the dark side.
Actually, I got the cowboy
Me
hat
to the
from
white
him.
side.
By dark side, I mean doomsday prepping.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's anything wrong
Guess
with
what?
that.
I'm going to be prepared, and when shit hits the fan...
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying in general.
I'm at that point to where I kind of want to start getting a little prepared. I'm not going to go crazy, but having some food and gun and ammo and shit like that just in case.
You don't have to go nuts, but at least have something set aside just in case.
There was actually a doomsday, like underground bunker for sale on Facebook for $5,000.
Did you buy it?
No.
Did you think about it?
No. It's rusted to shit, and it literally just looks like a giant, like the cans you see on the back of semis.
You know,
or the metal crates.
That's what
The,
they
really
just bury those. That's what they do.
the country of Switzerland, they have basically, so the Alps consume, I want to say it's like 60 to 70% of the entire country's area. And all under the Alps is just this mass series of tunnels and bunkers and everything that Switzerland has built for the citizens of the country. And even in the plains areas, they have, like, it'll look like an old barn, and you open the door and there's a freaking 200 millimeter freaking anti-air rifle just sitting inside of it. It's nuts. They're pretty well set. But Switzerland's always been a neutral party or whatever.
Is Switzerland the place that has the like giant like living place in the mountains?
What?
Like bunker?
No, it's a lot bigger than what you would call a bunker.
Oh yeah, they have an entire underground system underneath of the Alps, the Swiss Alps, the mountain range. It's nuts. It's also probably one of the most beautiful places in the entire world.
I don't know. I'm gonna go buy some land on Greenland and wait for it to thaw out.
Or you could buy land in Iceland, and it's already thawed.
And wait for
Wait for it to turn green.
Then
No,
go to
no.
Greenland.
No,
Iceland already is
Iceland is all green. Greenland is all ice.
Why'd they do that? Do you know?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Why'd they name those?
I don't know.
Why is an orange orange?
I don't know. Ask Vikings, dude.
I don't think Vikings named those.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say I am. Don't quote me on that. I just don't think that.
Here's a real
Put 'em
question.
on it.
Here's a real question for you, and I saw this on TikTok.
Come on, Jamie, Google it.
The word dinosaur derives from the word Greek word dinos, I believe it is. That means terrible, and saurus or saurus, which is
Eric
lizard.
Red.
But
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
dinosaurs apparently lived hundreds of millions of years ago.
How
but-
do you know dinosaurs?
I don't know.
The Greek alphabet and all that Greek language is only like 5,000 years old. So, either there were dinosaurs 5,000 years ago, or there were Greeks 100 million years ago.
What the fuck are you
Adam. Sharks are older than dinosaurs. It doesn't matter. All right, Mouse, what you got?
Mom's
Shut-
older than dinosaurs.
Dude, Eric the Red is the first Viking to discover Greenland and is credited for giving the country its name Greenland. His son Leif Erikson is credited in history as the first Viking to discover America.
Oh.
Yeah. Vikings were the first,
As far as they know.
as far as exploration and stuff like that, before, like, what's his name?
Christopher Columbus came and
Yeah.
took all the slaves.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus wasn't nothing but a salesman.
Ha, ha, ha,
He
ha.
got the Spanish to pay for a French expedition to find India 3 times, and he failed.
Yep. His shit was still white-colored food. Because
He was just the largest failure in history.
He just didn't have spices. That's all he wanted. He wanted spices for his chicken.
Come on.
You should have talked to the Indian.
That's where he was trying to get to, but he was lost because he don't think the land that, bro.
Like, dude.
He didn't know what star went where. Okay, Jamie told us that it
Told us
was
what?
Vikings.
Yeah.
Yep.
I told you. You don't. Do you not? Do you just
That
think
discovered
I'm
America?
No, I don't think you're
You, think
stupid.
you just think Jamie's smarter.
You're saying it was Vikings that discovered America?
No, I was just. King, I'm talking to him, sir.
No,
One at a time.
Vikings,
Talk.
Vikings found Canada though.
Oh, cool.
I'm sure there was people there before they found it. I know.
Clearly, dude.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I mean, you watched this stupid ass fucking
Vikings.
The Last Kingdom?
Letter Kenny and all that other stupid
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
They got the engines and stuff.
That shit's hilarious.
Oh, what came first? Animals or plants?
What? Plants?
Plants.
But don't they need carbon dioxide to live,
You
right?
know what technically came
And
first?
who
is-
makes carbon dioxide? Animals. So was it the same time?
I don't know.
Plants came first.
I don't know. Ask Jesus, not me.
By the
Why was the whole Earth covered in green if there was no carbon dioxide?
theory of evolution.
I don't know. Ask Jesus, not me.
All right, Jesus, if you're
Yeah,
listening,
but there,
answer this question for me because I had this question pop in my head at midnight last night, laying in bed watching Sons of Anarchy.
Dude, you
Why? I
need to
don't
lay
know.
off the LSD, bro.
Who, me?
yeah, but you have single cell
Yeah, lay off the
organisms that
drugs.
aren't planets. You can get things like moss, algae, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that can survive in that kind of atmosphere.
All right, philosopher, keep going.
No, it's not philosophy. It's fucking science. First F word after 2 minutes.
No, I already said one, but it's been after 2 minutes. So we're good. We didn't have to restart.
Let's call Sheldon Cooper and ask him.
Who the hell is that? Oh, from
Really? Big
Never
Bang
mind.
Theory?
Yeah. Okay. The last name threw me off because I couldn't remember his last name.
Wow.
Steven, in other news, Ford is no longer making EVs. They have lost millions of dollars to their EVs who are now selling, and now they're not making them anymore.
But the stock market supports him. Wall Street supports it.
Supports what?
Wall Street apparently is all in favor of Ford getting rid of the EV market. I'm telling you, EV market is not going to last.
No.
It's not going to last.
The only thing that's
It's all going to go over
the-
hydrogen.
the
You know, I
only thing
really
is-
wish Chris was here because I really wanted to ask him what Rivian's doing about severe climates and stuff.
Well, you can't really talk about that stuff.
Well, I mean, you can talk about some of it.
I mean, off camera he could. Not on camera. Here's what they're doing. They're going to get rid of the electric motors, and they're going to put a V8 in it.
No, twin turbo V6.
No, that's Dodge.
No, the future is hydrogen.
That's Dodge. Is doing
It
the
should
twin
be- it
turbo
should be
inline
everybody.
6.
Should be everybody.
Dodge is doing the turbo to inline 6, which I think Ford should do too. But yeah, the future is going to be hydrogen. It's all the Navy already has one or two ships that are hydrogen based. They basically just suck in the water, and then they have
from while they're sailing.
yeah, and then they have a whatever it's called that separates the
it's-
hydrogen
it's-
from the water and
It's
fuels
a-
the ship.
It's turbine.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been-
It literally it departed 2 years ago and hasn't come back.
It basically splits the molecules.
But wouldn't it burn faster?
Hydrogen?
Yeah.
Hydrogen is insanely combustible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Very
burns
combustible.
faster, but they're creating as much
Right.
as they're burning.
Yeah.
So basically, they take in water, and water has hydrogen molecules and oxygen
Yeah, and they're
molecules.
just
That's what it's
breaking-
made up
breaking
of.
apart the
They separate the
hydrogen.
oxygen and the hydrogen,
Yeah.
and use that hydrogen as a fuel and the oxygen to feed the fire, and boom,
Hydrogen's probably one of
you
the
get combustion.
one of the most abundant molecules in the universe.
But
Considering the world is made up of 70% water.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna, if they're gonna use those on like every boat,
They're not using them on everyone. They've got like one or two, I think, right now. I think it's just one.
I think it's
Steven's afraid
There's
the world's
one right
going out of
now.
water.
I don't even think it's a
I
U.S.
think what
ship.
Steven is.
I'm a thirsty
What
motherfucker.
Steven,
Okay.
I think what Steven is asking is like, because yes, they're fucking. What is
If
it?
all the boats are
Hindenburg.
running on that,
Hindenburg.
then we're
Hindenburg.
gonna eventually like run out of water, or the water levels are
No.
gonna be so low.
No, it's not.
No.
The water levels are an all-time
Like
high right now.
like I just said, hydrogen is one of the most abundant molecules in the universe.
They take in the water,
universe.
they separate the hydrogen molecule and dump the waste back in.
Yeah.
So it's just shit.
And with everything going on with what global warming or whatever, and the ice caps melting and shit, all we're doing is getting more water. if
You know
we
what?
use it.
You know what scares me more than global warming?
What?
Global cooling.
No?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean global cooling?
Like if the
You're talking about the freeze spell we had?
No, like if we end up in another ice age, that scares me more than it getting hot.
So if the
Yeah.
if the world turns
That won't
into
be global
the day
cooling.
after
That'll be-
tomorrow.
Caused by global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming will cause humidity to rise, and guess what? Eventually you come to a full cycle. Humidity rises over the earth, and then you end up with a freeze period, and that humidity, the moisture from the humidity will drop down to the lower temperatures below sea level, and it'll freaking just freeze everything.
Yeah.
You failed science, didn't you?
I aced science, actually. That
I was
one of my
always
best
good at
subjects.
science and math.
I was good at science because I had a hot teacher.
Science, math, and history. Everything else I sucked
What
at.
hot teacher did you
Science, I
have?
don't
Miss
know that
Spencer.
secret.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miss
I took
Spencer.
chemistry and fucking calculus and all this shit.
Nah, Miss Spencer was the shit.
We had a Miss Spencer, but she was the music teacher and she was not hot.
Our Miss Spencer was like late 20s when I was in high school.
She's one of the softball coaches.
Yeah, she had a booty on her.
Her and Miss Marita.
I
Miss
had teachers
Marita.
in high school. Yeah,
My second grade teacher.
I shot my shot. I
Mrs.
asked her why she
Lance.
wore hooker boots to school, and she sent me to in-school suspension.
There was this one student
Sick.
teacher that every time she bent over to help a student, you could see her thong.
Hell yeah. dude.
6th grade.
You would look over and it's just a black thong. You're like, bitch.
6th grade science teacher, Miss Beerbaum.
Should have took your little hand and
She
swing.
was hot.
Yes, let me do that to a teacher and get expelled.
Expelled.
and probably charged with a sexual assault.
You're too young.
Yeah, is it sexual assault if you're the minor?
I don't know.
That's something to think
There's got to
about.
be a loophole.
Damn, so much shit we could have got away with.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, back in the day, you could have
God
gotten
damn
away
it.
with it.
Why this is why we got to teach laws in schools, man.
They need to start teaching.
Well, nowadays the kids know all the fucking laws. 16 years old, driving a car. I know my rights. And protests and all kinds of shit.
All right, relax. Anyway, car news. What do you got?
Oh, Mazda's bringing back their racing division. They're going to come up with some cars to compete with Toyota.
Sick.
So Mazda is now back in the sports car game.
Steven.
What was that video you sent me of the Toyota?
Toyota's coming out with a sports car to compete with the Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you that.
Yeah.
I also sent you Toyota Camry, the new one, which looked fucking sick. I don't know who hurt Toyota, but keep going.
Toyota's
Because they've been coming out with, well, no, as of like what, the last 4 years, it's been sport car, sport car, sport car, and they've been killing it. I'm excited for them to bring back. Oh, Nissan's supposed to be releasing a new GTR too. It's apparently going to look different for once.
So it's gonna look ugly.
Probably.
Are they making it mid-engine or no?
No. They talked about it, but I don't think they are. And it's probably going to have another 30 horsepower bump.
Oh, yeah.
What else do I got? Oh, BMW's killing it with their M2s. They are ugly, but they're killing it, dude.
BMWs in general just look.
That's because you're used to the ones that break all the time. The new ones are actually good.
Yeah.
Until they reach
I'm
100,000.
old school. Yeah, but see, that's the thing though for me. If I got a car that's like at 100,000 miles, it's gonna take a shit on me. What's the point of buying the car?
Hey, the new BMWs
So
don't
you
take
buy
a shit.
another one.
The new BMWs don't take a shit at 100,000 miles.
That's not good for me.
If you do the 100,000 mile seals that you're supposed to do for maintenance,
That's why I
There's
said
not an
just-
issue.
Just buy a Toyota.
why? You still should do the
Just
seals
buy a
at
Toyota.
100,000
You can put as many miles on it as you want, as long as
can
you
do that
take
with
care of
You
it.
can do that with a BMW if you take care of it the proper way, like they say to.
Not
That's
like
the-
a Toyota though.
that's
A
the issue.
Toyota, you do oil changes. You might do one transmission and an alternator, and you can run that fucker to 1,000,000 miles.
and leak oil everywhere.
No,
Yeah. Their head gaskets, or not their head gaskets, their valve cover
There's a
gaskets
guy-
are notorious for leaking.
there's a guy that's had 2 Toyota Tundras.
Yes, and he had one to 100 million miles.
Both of them to 1,000,000 miles.
And he's had an extra transmission, and he's had the motor
He had one
serviced,
transmission and a couple alternators.
and he had the motor serviced every 70,000 miles. Which means they
Okay.
check for oil leaks, they seal anything that needs sealed, they replace any gaskets that need replaced.
It's just basic
Oh,
vehicle
yeah,
maintenance.
okay,
you
do
know?
that to a BMW. Doubt you have an issue.
No.
No, for BMW, you need to do it like every 30,000.
You're gonna have to, yeah.
Just read their service.
And you're gonna have to do a full motor rebuild.
Why? Why would you have to do a full motor rebuild if you're keeping
Because-
up with maintenance?
Because
Yeah.
an M2 with that, you get a motor.
M2 with the B50. They switched from the M
Yeah.
to the B motor.
How much horsepower it got?
I think it's making like 350, 400.
Okay. So you take a car that small, throw that much horsepower through it, and you're running it like it's a fucking race car. Guess what? You're gonna blow that bitch up
Not if you
at 100,000 miles.
Not if you change.
Give it to
oil.
Mouse. He can blow it up at 2,000 miles. To the fuck.
Not if you're changing oil and stuff like you're supposed to.
Mouse will still find a way to blow it up.
It's not a Toyota. We're safe. It's a BMW. I like the new BMWs. The what is it? The G80, the 4-door. I don't like the grill, but they made. There's a company that made a body kit that replaces that fat ass grill with a smaller one, and I think it's sick.
Isn't that Hyundai?
What?
The G80.
So in other car news,
Yeah, but BMW came up with a G80.
in other car news,
I still have mine.
there's a big boycott going on. With the whole Russian invasion of Ukraine. Rookie mechanic put this Jeep Cherokee on the lift. Look how he put it on the lift. Instead of supporting it from the fucking frame. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Alright, back to what you were saying.
So there's a big boycott going on since the whole Russian invasion into Ukraine and whatnot. A lot of vehicle manufacturers, Ford, Volkswagen, Mercedes,
I don't know.
and GM and a bunch of have completely halted any kind of operations, sales, whatever they have going on in Russia. They've stopped put a stop to all their operations in Russia because in over there you still have you have Ford vehicles and all these vehicle manufacturers have manufacturing over there and they produce the vehicles that are only meant for Europe, Russia, whatever So like Ford has a version of the Fusion that is actually when I was in Poland they had one version of the Fusion that's actually a wagon.
Doesn't Russia get the U? Wait, you said a Ford what?
It's like a Ford Fusion wagon. Yeah.
Don't stop.
I saw it when I was over in Poland.
I don't want one. It's a Ford.
They actually
They're
look
about to look it
they
up.
actually look really good. I like it. I liked it. It looked fucking great.
I'll look them up, but it's a
Steven's
Ford.
about to look it up. It looks great. But I don't know if it's actually called a Fusion, but it's basically the front end of it's basically a Fusion wagon. But all in Europe has different vehicles, versions of vehicles that are manufactured now, and they have put a lot of manufacturers have put fully stopped their any kind of production that they have in Russia.
You know what wagon I was looking at? The Audi Allroad.
It's just a Volkswagen, dude.
It's just an Audi RS4, but like
It's
without
just-
all the cool shit.
It's just a fancy Volkswagen.
So which one would it be?
Go scroll up.
I'll put a picture of this
Yeah.
in there. Steven's
That
gonna
one.
send me a picture of this,
Yeah,
or
it's
Adam's
basically
gonna send me
that.
a picture of this.
Hey, you want me to unlock a new fear for you?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the
That looks like a
Mondeo.
minivan.
The Ford Mondeo. It's a Ford Fusion, but a wagon.
No, that's not
That's
cute.
ugly.
Yeah.
That's not cute.
No, that's a minivan.
You want me to?
I'll put a picture of it up right
You want
here.
me to unlock a new fear for you?
Yeah, we'll throw it up there.
For me?
Yeah.
One of you two send me a picture of that, please.
Yeah, this right there.
Yeah. Okay, send me a picture of it later, Adam.
Sure.
I feel like I've talked about it before, but have you ever seen a
No.
golden caped fruit bat?
Are those huge ones?
Yeah.
The ones that are like 3 feet.
Dude.
Dude, those bats are. Yeah, I don't want one.
What the hell? Oh, I've seen
You
those.
realize I've known
Yeah,
about
this
those.
Batman.
I've known about
Dude,
them.
that's man bat.
It's man back.
Holy fuck.
Dude, can you imagine just walking out your front door?
Imagine
There
if
was
their
a-
screech
to the
was
side,
like
you
a
see that
deep tone
There was
instead
a-
of a high tone.
There was a TikTok. Some girl had one scratching at her
Bad
glass
screeches.
door. I think I sent that.
This is why I refuse to go to Eastern countries. Australia, the Philippines, Vietnam.
Those things are like China based, aren't they?
It's in the Philippines.
Philippines.
Why is everything in Australia?
I'll go to the
crazy?
Philippines.
No. That's where them things are,
The
dude.
one-
I'm
yeah,
not
I don't
trying to
care.
get fucking airlifted at night, bro.
I'll go, but the one place I won't go, and I really have
So they still
absolutely
Jameson
no
and fly
desire
over
to
there.
go, is Australia. I have no desire to go. To
I have
Australia.
a desire to go to Australia.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you.
I have a desire to go to Australia, but it's not to see animals.
They have a spider season,
No.
literally, where the whole
Yeah,
country's
'cause-
covered in freaking
Yeah,
webs
because they just fucking they like parachute around.
and spiders everywhere.
They
It's
just make
nuts.
big ass webs and they
Mhm.
just parachute.
Yeah,
it's fucking
it's-
no.
No, I'm not going to
If
Australia,
you're from
bro.
Australia, if you're from Australia and you're watching this podcast,
Keep your shit there.
Keep it over there.
Yeah, we don't want it.
I'm coming to see y'all at some point.
You go do that.
Have fun.
Us darker folk will stay here.
Well, I'm not going during spider season or going to see animals.
I'm not going during
You
any
still got
season.
snakes, lizards that kill you.
I'm going
crocodiles.
They got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
Yeah. kangaroos that want to
I don't think they have bears.
box you.
No, I don't think Australia has bears.
No, they have koalas though. Wait,
No, they
technically
don't.
that's a bear.
No, do they have
No,
koalas?
Koalas
are
technically
China.
Wait, what is it? Is it a wombat?
It's a
the-
wombat,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I consider it a bear.
Yeah. No. Koala bears are.
No, wombats are more.
You're thinking
Yeah.
of panda bears.
Pandas.
Panda bears are in China.
Panda.
Eastern Asia.
Oh, did you guys see that China's taking all their panda bears back?
They're taking them all back.
Yeah, all the panda bears are getting sent back to China.
Imagine repossessing a panda.
China said
Here, come get your bamboo. Come on.
I think China's like, okay, there's gonna be a world war. What do we do? Save the pandas.
Imagine there being a repo panda guy, dude. That's
I'm here to get your panda. Here's the paperwork. You're not taking my panda. I'm taking your
Yeah,
panda.
that's how you know India's gonna launch
in a
a.
fucking what's them in a fucking tuk-tuk just loading up panda bears.
Yeah, China is taking all their panda bears back.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna hit us with a nuke, so that's why they're saving the pandas.
India's gonna launch a
Gotta be, dude.
insurrection to save all the cows.
Yeah, fuck all the Chinese
Cows
people.
are
We just
sacred.
want to save the pandas.
You see, I saw a thing recently. Actually, it was up in Wisconsin. Polar bears spotted walking down a highway in Wisconsin.
Oh, they reintroduced wolves into the country.
We've had wolves in this country.
No, they reintroduced them into places where they were extinct, and now they're like over.
Not where they've been extinct. They reintroduced them into states that just didn't have them.
No, they had them before,
Yeah, they brought them into like.
and they killed
what
them
was
because
it?
they got too crazy. They were killing their
Yeah.
farms.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well.
No, it's not. They're gonna reintroduce a wolf.
It's either
hunting
they're
season.
either gonna be overpopulated, or hunters and poachers are gonna kill them off.
All right, you guys ready for the weirdest and wildest?
It's like the
fact ever?
bobcats coming back to Central
The
Illinois.
what?
You guys ready for the fact of the day?
You're a spud.
Where do you think the most bears are per capita?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Bears,
Yeah,
Canada.
In America?
yeah, in America.
Oh.
I'm gonna say somewhere in the Pacific Northwest.
Oregon.
No.
So like Oregon, Utah, Washington.
No.
Take a guess, Adam.
In the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
technically, I'd say Alaska, but in the colonial United States, I'd say probably Dakotas,
New York.
New York,
What?
upstate New York.
Oh,
New York.
and the zoos and shit.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
Man, that's crazy.
I did not think New York had the most bears per capita.
Are they setting the bears free at the zoo?
Nope.
We should. That'd be
Okay,
fun.
look. So you got New
Let's
York.
drop them in New York City.
You got like New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, all that shit, right?
I don't really care about that shit up there.
Okay, but most of that
Yeah.
land is like woods. There's been videos of bears fighting next to a mailbox in the middle of the street.
There's rural country like upstate New York, you know,
Yeah.
See,
and
when,
shit. But
when somebody says New York, I instantly just think
New York
giant
City.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah,
it's not
no.
part of it.
That's like those small.
New
New
parts.
York's actually pretty big.
New York's like our Chicago.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like I'm sure people from New York that have been to Illinois think that
Your shit's
Chicago
still
takes up
burning.
all of it.
I know it is. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're gonna fry the fucking coil.
Hey, my Jewel does that too.
Yeah, this is a bad one. I need to get
It's
it.
by the rise.
Don't tell me what to spend my
These
money
meals are
on.
pretty
Don't tell me
decent.
what to spend my money on.
It's pretty decent.
Don't tell me what to spend my. Shut up.
Spend your money on gas.
I actually need to. My gas light came on the way here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll get gas
Listen
tomorrow.
to me.
I'll get gas tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Oh, gas.
I don't like letting mine
Gas-
get below a quarter tank.
Why is it that deep, bro? There's literally
I
gas
try to stay
station
about
right
half.
across the street.
I see below a quarter tank and I'm like, fuck, I need gas.
I'm like, oh,
You know, once you get that low, all that shit that lies in the bottom of your fuel tank that sucks into your fuel pump and all that shit. That's why you don't want your gas level down
oh,
below
it's
a
almost
quarter
like I
tank.
have a fuel filter for a
I try to
reason.
keep it
Doesn't matter. And then eventually your fuel filter gets clogged up and you got to replace that. Guess what you got to do to replace that? Drop the fuel tank anyway.
Who has to do that?
Because it's an electronic fuel tank, so you implant it into the fucking fuel tank.
What do you mean? My fuel filter's on the frame rail. It's 2 bolts and two
Oh,
cables.
so it's not implemented into the fuel tank?
Not all cars are like that. No.
Not all of them, no.
Some of them are on the motor. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, mine's just on the frame rail. I just have to go in there and hit the 4 bolts and then the two hoses and then replace it. Sir.
In other news, it was funny. So I was on Facebook and I saw Taylor did a thing of like you versus her, and the questions like who said I love you first, who's taller, blah 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 blah. And there was one question that said who spends more money, and she's like, I don't know, but his car parts are expensive. So I commented on it and I was like, yeah, that only counts when he actually buys them. He's been trying for the last 4 years to buy tires.
As I said, Steven buying car parts
I don't
doesn't
remember
really
last
happen
time I've
much.
seen Steven have a part for anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like
If
Other than-
anything, he just buys a whole different.
the last part he bought was the forward transition module for the
That's a
fucking
bike.
Harley.
It doesn't count. But
Like,
like,
it's still car.
I think
it's
the
a
last
star
car part you bought was underglow.
No.
No, straight pipe for the Challenger.
No, it's something for on your trunk, wasn't it?
Or was it the new front splitter? Did you buy the front splitter yet for the Challenger?
He bought one. I felt, or
Yeah, I bought a plastic one, but it just got ripped off.
Yeah, you didn't buy the new one yet? Oh.
let's just buy a sheet of plywood, and I'll just cut it and make it.
I need something better than
Yeah, let's
plastic.
just do a piece of plywood and we'll paint it black.
It's aluminum, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do it.
Plywood too?
I've seen a lot of people.
You can tell them what you want.
Cars
Go
do
to
that.
Heritage and they'll make you one.
No.
A lot of the time I hear
No.
cars do it.
Just no. How about
You have
this?
to take 'em to
Hear me
car,
out?
but-
No.
Or we could get some stuff and I
No.
can make one.
No.
We can get some metal.
No. Hear me out? No.
You don't want to make out of
I
steel.
want to try to
Hear me
make
out.
not steel.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
So you're gonna learn how to TIG weld?
To make a splitter, you just cut it and then you bolt it to the car.
Yeah, you also have to do welding and
Where?
fabrication.
Where do I have to weld?
A splitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you gonna mount it if you just cut a fucking flat piece of metal?
You
So, how are you gonna mount it?
Self-tappers.
You drill hole. Well, there's already holes in under his bumper that I already drilled into to put the last one in.
Yeah, but the splitter isn't just flat. It's
Yes,
got
it-
things
no.
that come up, aren't they?
It's just flat.
No.
It had the little triangle pieces on the ends, but I didn't use those.
Mm.
And if you use those, you can just get an L bracket and do it.
Whatever. Go to Heritage. You can buy aluminum sheet aluminum. Just tell them what size you need, and you can freaking get it over there. Those headlight brackets that I made for the Honda, I went to Heritage and bought aluminum. You know, made them myself.
You heard it here
Cut
first,
them out and
folks.
everything. Made them myself. The spacers for the exhaust on the Honda, I had to make a spacer so that the exhaust would sit flush. And I just had to use aluminum and had to cut out with a water jet.
Hey,
Got those for free.
hey,
When I worked at Rivian.
did you TIG weld any of that? Then why are you talking to me about TIG welding?
Because I thought he had to have brackets in order to mount the splitter.
No.
They just go into the bottom of the car. You
Oh,
just
okay.
drill the holes
Yeah,
and
fuck it.
I mean, you can get the fucking support thingies.
he has those.
The
Actually,
from the bumper to the splitter.
I need to reinforce that front bumper because that thing is straight plastic.
No, no.
So
Well, what we need to do is
But
we need...
behind it, is it plastic or is it?
No, it has a
steel?
crash bar behind it. It's
Yeah,
aluminum.
so-
What we need to do is we need to get those support bars and we need to drill into the bumper and put them into your the actual crash bar in the front.
We still need to get your bike over to the shop so that we can weld up that frame.
I'll ride it
rear
over there.
support.
We still need to figure out what color Mouse is gonna wrap this for.
James said he's gonna ride your Harley over the shop.
Yeah, fuck it. Can't be that
You
hard.
trust him?
if you drop it, you're paying for the repairs.
If I drop it, I'll just repaint everything. You want me
I
to
think
repaint.
I got it narrowed
Black.
down.
Gloss black.
I got it.
Fine.
I got it narrowed down to a dark green
I'll
or
take it over.
dark red.
Okay, we'll go show the camera and then we'll make a TikTok and we'll post it.
We'll get that done this spring so you can ride this summer with me.
I'm gonna buy a
It
bike.
doesn't need to be fixed for me to just ride.
Yeah.
I need a bike.
But I want you to get some experience
bike I got
riding on
next
your own
week.
before you try
I
to
don't
do two.
care what you buy, but you don't buy a bike.
Well, no,
I
I
rode
a house
for over a
before I
year
get a bike.
before I even trusted myself enough to do two up and put Shay on the Harley.
Speaking of that, for all you guys who own companies who make people work they have to work a shit ton of hours to survive. I hate you because you guys make it really hard to go to banks because the banks are only open when I'm at work. So I literally have to take a day off work to go to a bank.
No. I've literally just gone to the bank when I was on route.
Or you do
That
fucking
too.
direct deposit.
To go in and apply for a house loan, I can't direct deposit that.
You can do it online.
Yeah, direct deposit that.
You can do it online.
Yeah.
I know.
So just do it online.
I want to go in and actually.
I mean,
talk
I
to
get it.
somebody.
I'm the same way. I like to talk to people.
Yeah, I would like to go in and talk to somebody because I can ask them the questions that the application won't
But
answer.
to be honest, actually, when I did my home loan, I actually did it online and over the phone. Because mine was through Veterans United. I did a VA loan.
Here's
That
the
would be an
thing.
advantage for you.
Here's the issue. I'm not a veteran. You need to make
No,
room.
but
Move your bitch ass.
Make
do it
room.
online.
Wide load coming through with his fucking football pants. You look like the Shay.
You're going.
Deshay's skinny
Come on,
as
focus,
fuck,
dude.
I
It's
took
not
my truck.
focusing.
Tap the screen.
Took my truck to
There it goes.
Beacon last week.
So we're gonna do this color. This is like a darker red. I don't know how well it's capturing it. What we're gonna do?
Oh, you're gonna wrap it?
No, I'm just talking about rap for no fucking reason.
Cherry red, bro.
He's gonna go.
No, the green. I like the green.
I really want to do a cherry red on
Then
my
you
truck.
do a cherry red. Don't tell him to do a cherry.
Yeah, shut up,
Did
bitch.
you just say you want to wrap your truck cherry red?
Either
Your
cherry
truck's
red,
already red.
or I want to do but it's got mouth discrepancies, shit in the paint.
So fix that.
So I'm thinking about what I really want to do is a like a red wine color, like a brandy wine color.
Well, just paint it white and throw wine on it.
Would be fucking awesome. Like a brandy wine. It should be sexy.
Is that like a maroon?
It's like a
It's a
dark cherry.
Yeah, it's like a maroon.
It's like a
but
dark.
Like
it's like
really
a dark,
reflective.
dark cherry. But I don't want to do reflective. I want to do.
Okay, well the color you're talking
We're
about. is
gonna-
be
we're gonna do-
finish.
Come on. Focus. There you go. There it is.
So is it,
We're gonna do like this type
I'm
of
pretty
deeper
sure I've seen
green.
that color on some GMCs.
I vote the green. I like the green.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards that red.
I like the forest green, but that's just me.
Well, that's because you're a fucking BMW slut and you love forest green.
No, if I was a BMW slut, I'd like that purple, which I really do like that
I
purple.
really like the purple.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
like the purple.
If he gets
I
pulled
like
over
purple. I like purple.
and
Quit looking at my ass.
if he gets pulled over and the cops, ask for his insurance and stuff about vehicles
You just did.
details, and it doesn't say that color.
Oh, when I got pulled over, this cop did the most extra shit ever. This man checked my VIN. Yeah, went through the whole fucking thing. Registration, VIN, matched it up to the fucking thing on the windshield.
That's a brandy wine red.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
in that picture, it makes me look like, it makes it look like I want to have a fucking baby with it.
That's a brandy wine red.
No.
Yeah. like
Okay,
that.
so all these things that you guys just showed, I need pictures of. So we can show
So
you guys.
it's kind
Other
of
than you, if you
similar to.
It's like a chrome red.
It's almost like the color of the Honda, but just a little darker.
No, that's more.
Send me a picture of it.
That's more of a candy red. What I showed is more like a metallic.
Yeah, that's a candy brandy wine right there. It's fucking sexy, dude.
It's literally the same.
I had a bike that was that color, a bicycle. I painted it that color. I'm not joking. I had a fucking chrome GT and I painted it maroon and I put white everything on it. So it was like a metallic chrome with white.
That, or I'm gonna wrap the truck in flat black.
I've been thinking about getting aftermarket bumpers.
For what?
Well, my back
Why not?
bumper, my back bumper's rusting. to
No,
shit.
bumpers on what?
The truck.
Oh.
Oh,
On some off-road.
You don't need a rear bumper.
Amazon, bro. You can get pretty good deals.
I was looking at.
I found a set for my truck on there, front and rear off-road with LED lights, winch plate, D-rings, all that shit.
eBay
15
Motors.
Front and rear, no, it was like 12 or 1300 bucks.
Oh, the ones I found, there was like
12 or
400.
1300 bucks.
Yeah, I found some for, probably
Because he's
each.
got that.
No, that said for both.
Yeah,
Because
mine was
he's
like
got
12 or
that right now.
1300 for both. Because I want the winch plate, I want D-rings. The one I had for the front actually had the little bull bar that came up off of it, but it was low profile, so it sat a little closer to the grill. It didn't like stick out for real far. That's what I was looking at for the truck.
On a Toyota Tacoma. Why don't you turn your truck into a pre-runner style?
I don't want to do a pre-runner style. What I really want to turn my truck into is like overlander.
I want to do a pre-runner style on something.
I want to do an
don't know what.
overlander. So I want the rack on top of the topper. So I'll do the rooftop tent on top of the topper. And then the awning thing that comes down off of it, the awning that'll expand it, roll out, and have the awning that goes all the way around with the tent. And then I'm going to do a slide out. I want to build a slide out for the bed. That'll go into the bed for when I go camping.
It's gonna be a.
And it'll slide out the, I'll have like a sink stove, blah, 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 blah.
And then he's going to sell
And
the
then I want to do that stuff's actually going to be it's going to be expensive, but fairly cheap compared to the other part. 'Cause the most expensive part of it, of doing the overlanding rig, is the fact that I need to run a bigger lift. I'm only at 6-inch. I need 7.5 to 8-inch lift with long travel suspension and 37-inch tires.
So you basically are driving a 1500 that's gonna weigh 12,000 pounds.
Yeah, but it's got a built motor.
What's got a built motor?
It's still 12,000 pounds.
I thought about upping the
You're-
cam in the truck.
Wait. Yeah. Air quotes.
Because I have a
Built
stage,
motor.
I have a stage 1 cam
An
now.
Adam built motor.
I think I'm.
Let's keep
wait,
that in mind, folks.
let's-
Hey, it runs fucking great.
You
Okay.
need to rephrase it. It's a rebuilt motor.
Yeah, it's a
not
rebuilt.
Adam
motor.
rebuilt motor.
So I did a stage 1, but I'm thinking about. I'm regretting it, and I should have gone up to a 2 or
I don't
stage 2 or
think you
3.
should have. I don't think you should have. I don't think you should have put.
I think I
that
should have
in
gone
all.
at least stage 2.
I think you should have just left it and just rebuilt it stock and get it running and driving.
I didn't want to rebuild it stock because of the fact that variable valve timing and fuel management system causes a lot of issues with the lifters in
I
those
get
factories.
that. I get that. So you did what you needed to do, and now it runs and drives, and you have a truck again that you can drive every day because you don't have anything else to drive every day when it's raining and snowing.
But yes, I agree. It could have been done cheaper.
You
It definitely could have.
It definitely could
But-
have, but I got a bonus, so.
But no, but if I already, the fact was I already had the fucking motor apart and was torn apart, so I might as well rebuild it the way that I wanted to, versus just doing it to the minimum, and then I get to the point that I want to rebuild it and do it the way I want, and then I gotta tear the fucking motor out again. So fuck that.
Why didn't you just pop a Duramax in it?
I was just thinking.
Because if
"Hey,
I
got $50,000 in credit card debt.
For real.
But no.
Now I'm broke.
Yeah, I could have put a Duramax in it, yes. I could have gone with the 6.6 Duramax. But if I had done that, not only would it be the motor swap, I would also have to replace the entire fuel system. All the fuel lines, the fuel pump, the fuel tank, all of that would have needed to be replaced.
You're forgetting a few things. You also would have had to replace your wiring harness, your
Yeah,
ECU.
exactly.
You would have to get the CAN bus to match up, and you
Yep.
would have to get the motor mounts and the transmission and switch.
Well, motor mounts, possibly, but that truck, that engine bay, is actually set up for a diesel.
They come factory. All the
Already
chassis
set.
are the same,
Yeah.
but you still have to get the motor mounts that match up with that chassis
Yeah.
with that motor.
So
Yep, yep,
there's
yep.
a lot of shit I would have had to do if I switched over to a 6.6.
And you would have paid.
Would've been fucking awesome.
The same.
But-
Probably would have paid the same amount.
Right,
except
dude,
for the
that's a
motor.
1500 though. Yeah, but it's got a 6.6 dirty max.
Doesn't. Hold up.
And then you would have to plug.
That would have been awesome. But I mean, honestly, I probably could have done it for about as much
As you spent, yes,
as I dropped.
15 grand.
No, about $7,000 to $8,000 in that.
You spent $8,000 just to get it running again.
I completely rebuilt the motor, upgrades, everything. That whole truck right now As it sits, from when I bought it, I've got at least $10,000.
And do you have all the paperwork?
$10,000 to $12,000.
Do you have all the paperwork from the shop that did all the work?
The shop didn't do the work.
Oh, guess what? It's only worth $12,000 now since you know the paperwork to prove it's done.
Womp womp.
I do just ECM.
What about it?
The records of when
What?
all that shit was uninstalled and reinstalled.
Womp womp.
Okay, unless you have a shop records that it's being done, nobody's gonna give you the
And
money.
video
on.
proof.
Womp
Who's
womp.
got video,
Video
proof?
events. I do.
Ooh, he's got video of how bad of a job they did.
When we pulled the motor out.
Adam,
put
they're
the motor
gonna
back in,
talk to
all
you
that
for
shit.
10 minutes and be like, he rebuilt it. We got to do it better.
No, I didn't. I didn't actually rebuild the motor. I took that to probably the only guy in town that
What
does
it
that
do?
shit. But
Does he have paperwork? Do you have paperwork from him?
he is records. But he is a machine shop over on.
Speaking of
Mason.
Speaking of built motors, I am on the hunt for 2J parts and started ordering shit.
Where are you gonna put the 2J in?
Fuck it, I don't know. Might be the Infinity. Who fucking knows?
Oh my god.
I'm
You
just-
gotta blow it up first.
I did. Well, hopefully next summer that's what happens.
Nobody says that.
It's all right.
Hopefully next summer I blow up my motor.
It's already been knocking every now and then.
Yeah, it's been knocking since I bought it. I don't know how it's still running.
That's fine.
I just changed the oil and the knock goes away, so.
I just don't change the oil.
No, here's the deal. I'm going to keep this motor alive as long as I can just because why not?
Whatever, dude.
The 2J isn't going to be cheap to build. It's going to take me probably a couple of years to get everything I want for that car.
You're literally going to spend like $20,000 to rebuild that motor.
Mm-mm.
The 2J?
I'm going to spend probably like $7.
Can we get a C6? Put that in there.
A C6? No.
You got at least $30,000?
No. And the only reason I say no is because it has a transaxle. Which means the transmission's on the rear axle. And I don't know how to... Yeah. I don't know if there's an adapter plate for that. There might be. I don't know if I have to make a trans tunnel bigger to fit a trans or what.
What's his name on it? Never mind.
Hmm.
That other James kid.
He has a Corvette.
Yeah, but he has an LS.
It's the stock motor.
Yeah.
It's just a stock transaxle. Jonathan Cash also drives one. But they all have the stock drivetrain.
Get a.
It's alright, James. You can criticize me now, but when James does buy a house and he realizes, hey, this house needs work and it needs this and it needs that, he's gonna call me and say, hey, Adam, I need to borrow this tool, or I need to borrow this tool, or I need to borrow this tool, or can you come show me how to do flooring, or can you come help me with putting up this wall, or can you come help me rewire my living room, or whatever.
That's a shot. That's a straight shot to the fucking chest.
Gotta fucking happen.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Are you okay?
Hey,
You gone for a whole day. What the fuck just happened?
he had to go in there and think about this.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry.
Hey, Adam. You want to know some cool things?
Yeah, you want to know
You're
something
just
crazy?
lucky I'm a good
Want
friend,
to know something
and I'll help
absolutely
you.
You
insane,
want to know
bro?
something absolutely insane?
I know exactly what you're about to say.
There's a house on Baker Street where I wired all outlets, all the plugins. I also did drywall. I did roofing. I also did
Yeah.
foundation. I've also done flooring.
Yeah? Do you have all the tools to do all of that right now?
Yes, in the shed in my mom's house.
You do?
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
have-
dumbass.
It's alright.
I was just waiting.
Oh,
for it.
also on top of that, Jamie's dad is a private contractor who builds houses.
There you
Oh,
go.
also on top of that, his uncle owns a construction business.
Yeah.
Boom.
He thought he had me.
Who the fuck do you think?
Who wants to come over and help me sand my car?
Don't really help them. Steven
Well,
did.
Steven helped me, and my cousin helped me. But it wasn't the fact that I wanted help or needed help. It was the fact that it's way more fun when there's other people there.
Yeah. I'll show up and I'll bring beer.
Because sanding a car is really tedious.
It's okay.
And boring when there's nobody else around.
I don't mind doing all that other shit. The only thing I absolutely hate is painting houses. I fucking hate painting.
Well,
Though I need to do it soon.
Roll down.
Nah, fuck that
Well,
spray anymore.
roll down.
Spray that shit.
No, I'm just gonna paint it with a roller and close all the doors and windows and get high, like I did with
Fucking spray
Shamari.
that shit.
Mouse remembers.
I gotta paint. I gotta do our bedroom, the bathroom upstairs, and in the process of doing the flooring in the basement. But that shit pissed me off.
Hey, you know who you can call if you need help?
You?
Yeah, probably. I'll be glad to help you. I already know what I'm doing.
But I gotta do. So I started doing the flooring in the basement because we had flooring that we got for free from the neighbor, but there wasn't enough of it. And finally, I found the flooring online because it was discontinued. So I found one company that had I needed 230 square feet more to finish the basement. Right? Get up there. But,
And we're back.
The mounting plate.
but
for
yeah,
the TV.
so basically, the company that had the 237, there's one company had 237 square feet. So a little bit extra. I was gonna buy it all. So I really couldn't afford mistakes, but I would have a little bit extra. That was last week.
And he made a
Well,
mistake.
this week I got on to get ready to buy it. They fucking sold it. I was like, motherfuck. So now I can't get that flooring anywhere.
No way.
Now I have to buy a completely different flooring.
Somebody sold
No,
something
you
that
can,
was
keep,
for
you
sale.
can keep that flooring, but you can use that little bit of flooring that's not that.
Well, I thought about using that, what I have now, as like a border, and then doing something to fill it in, but I don't know. I think I just want universal all the way through. Same shit. And I gotta do vinyl.
Wait,
Because I have, the basement floor is concrete and it's mostly level, but there's some parts that are a little bit raised where they had supports and stuff for when they built the house.
why don't you just do epoxy
But because epoxy's a lot more expensive.
and last longer? It looks better.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it lasts longer if I'm only planning on living in the house for the next fucking 5-6 years.
There's no point.
I'm not gonna spend that extra
Unless it's a
shit ton of money.
Here's that
Stay
dickhead that
Yeah,
sells
if
that
I was gonna
house.
stay there for a long time, there's no point.
That's why I haven't done anything crazy here
So, but the vinyl will actually, those parts that are a little bit raised, the vinyl will actually mold to the shape of the floor. Versus if
You
I do
think-
laminate or something, it'll just rise and snap the wood.
You just have to heat it up.
So it doesn't matter.
No, to
with the
get the
temperature
mold-
change in the basement with the moisture and stuff, it'll if you do a laminate or a hardwood and you put it down over that raised area, guess what?
Mhm.
It's gonna push it up and it's gonna snap out. It's gonna pop out or it's gonna snap the wood.
And so will
The one I have was a vinyl that looks like hardwood.
And the glue from the vinyl will release if it gets too cold.
Yes, technically, but as long as it's not too cold when the glue dries.
Heat it. I'm telling you, take a heat gun and heat it as you're laying it, and it will.
Oh
stay wet.
yeah, for the vinyl, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about as long as the temperature doesn't drop in the period that the glue is drying, you'll be fine. But if it's too cold when you lay the floor, then it's not gonna work. But it's in a climate controlled area, so I'm not real worried about it.
Sick, dude.
And I have a dehumidifier down there to
Sick.
draw the humidity out,
Sick,
so it's not
dude.
as wet.
That's awesome.
And that's the end of the home renovation club. What did we learn, Adam?
You're a
think-
fucking spud.
Don't think that you are the master carpenter.
I'm not.
We need to be calling you.
I'm just used to everybody
You
calling me
have
and
all-
asking me for shit.
Well, that's because people don't have relatives that are in trades. Both of us do.
Yeah.
That's my entire
So
family.
I'm proud of you guys.
Mine too.
So I'm used to people asking me for
I don't
their
have any
cars,
lawyers
for
or
their
police
houses, and
officers.
asking me for tools and this
No.
and that.
My stepdad
You know?
is a plumber, and I'm pretty sure he's an electrician too. My grandpa has worked in construction for over 40 years. So is my uncle. Another one of my distant relatives helped his own electrician company. I've torn out floors. I've put in fucking vanities. I've done all that shit.
Oh yeah, bud.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, the worst thing, it's not cabinets. It's carpet. Removing the carpet.
That's not bad.
It's not that bad.
I hate it.
That's
You
not
don't
that
like
bad.
And when they put that foam shit under there,
Oh, that's different.
that shit that like sticks and you gotta scrape up piece by
Yeah,
piece.
it's called carpet padding.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's not that bad.
It sucks.
is not as bad as insulation.
Yeah.
Not near as bad as insulation. Insulation
It's
fucking
itchy.
sucks.
That shit took me out for a whole day.
I fucking
Yeah,
hate
it does.
insulation.
You gotta cover everything. Like when I did that shit, I put gloves
You
on,
might as
and a
well wear-
sweatshirt, and then I taped.
Yeah, you might as well wear a
Around.
fucking biohazard suit.
Literally.
Like, fucking, that shit is atrocious.
That's when I realized that I was allergic to
Fiberglass?
No, ripping up floors. I realized I was allergic to like sawdust.
Mm-hmm.
Makes my allergies act up. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we literally spent a whole day doing nothing but tearing up old flooring and putting down new flooring, and you know the baseboards were fucking with me, and I went home.
I did a house this last summer. I was helping Dennis out, house in Leroy, and doing a roofing job, and fucking most of it went pretty smooth, and then I had, out of me, him, and Josh that were up there doing the roof, I had more experience, but we get to one point of the roof where the pitch was like a fucking 612 pitch. So the fucking roof, it started like this for like 4 feet, and then it went to that. And it's just like, oh fuck. And you had to wear like a soft sole. You couldn't wear a hard hole shoe. You had to have a soft sole shoe in order to actually grip the roofing. Because you get something obviously like this, you're not going to get no fucking traction at all. But
Steven, thoughts? You're thinking about saying something?
No, I'm just listening to everybody.
I still got to do that freaking. We still got to do that work at your house. Your mom wants those fucking screens on the back porch done. I told her I was gonna do that this spring.
Oh damn!
So we gotta.
Oh damn! What?
She's gotta get the screen, and we gotta get that shit done.
That's not hard.
No.
No, it's not that bad. Hell, we could all go over there and fucking knock it out.
Hey,
drink some beers.
hey,
Hey, we can get drunk while we do it.
Yeah,
Fuck
James can make food.
it. James will cook. We'll get drunk
James
while we
will
do
make
some
burgers.
fucking yard work.
Burgers
Fuck.
and brats.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Burger.
No, you know what I'm doing. You want to know what I'm doing on the 1st?
Of February?
Yeah,
What?
ordering pizza.
Okay.
You scheduled that far ahead to order pizza?
Why?
Damn.
Because I haven't had pizza in a month.
Oh, because of your
Yeah.
diet. That's right. How's that going?
Good. The only day I cheated was that.
Was that one day?
Yeah.
I still think.
I can't tell, but
I still think you should do it.
Yeah,
for,
I weighed myself. I lost a few pounds, but not a whole lot.
that's crazy.
I still think you should do it for 90 days.
But I also think it's because I've been eating irregular because I can't really eat
Yeah.
well out.
Yeah.
So we
the
had
whole
a,
thing with doing that diet is you gotta
maintain it.
You gotta maintain the actual like calorie.
Yeah, and
surplus.
you gotta eat at certain, like, keep the regular times that you're eating.
Yeah.
so we had a discussion. What was it, 2-3 weeks ago? You weren't there for the podcast. I think you're at a drill or something. Well, so he was talking about doing the carnivore diet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. And he said, I was talking to Mouse, you know, and he said, well, do it for a month, and then if anything, take a month off, month on, month off.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said that you know, you can tell me what you think, but my personal opinion, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, I think personally, because of the fact that, the basic fact that you can do, it takes a lot less time to screw up a diet than it does for it to take effect. I told him to do it for 90 days.
Yeah.
Because of, you know, you can do it, if you do a diet for a month, right? It can make a difference. Yes,
Yeah.
it can make a difference in that month. But it's only going to take you maybe even less than a week
Yeah.
of going back to the way you were eating to fuck it all
only
up.
took your ass too.
To fuck it all up, you know?
Well, the thing-
So I told him, I said, I'd try it for 90 days
Well,
to
the
see
thing with
how
that,
it takes
with
effect.
that whole carnivore
from there.
diet, what's wrong? What the thing with the carnivore diet is that it can't. If you do it for a prolonged period of time, it can lead to health
Yeah.
issues. That's my.
Well, a lot of red
that's
meat
what-
is
that's
actually
that's my concern.
is a lot
because-
is bad for your heart and
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Too much red meat.
But-
But you can get protein and stuff like
Yeah.
that without having red meat. So you can still do chicken, salmon.
The whole thing with
salmon.
It's supposed to be a high protein and high fat because the fats are
Yeah.
supposed to be able to replace whatever things you're not getting from the carbs.
So you can get your fats from. I can't believe I'm actually about to say this because I'm not. I was going to say pork, but because I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I believe
I love pork.
red meat fat is much better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than pork. Pork is not good for your heart.
Yeah, but if you're not getting enough red meat, like me, I've been eating a lot of chicken and a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been eating bacon
No.
and other like
No.
pork,
No.
like pork chops and
Don't.
shit like that.
Instead of bacon and
Get
pork
turkey
chops, get
bacon.
salmon.
Yeah.
Turkey bacon
Well, I
and
love
salmon.
salmon.
Salmon has natural
Don't
salts
get-
in it, and
don't
so
get
does turkey
regular
bacon.
Get turkey bacon.
I've
turkey
been,
bacon.
that's what I get.
Turkey bacon has higher protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
But
get.
if you need your salts and stuff like that, get salmon. For
Yeah.
fats, personally, what I would say is instead of doing red meat, like you were talking about, too much of that at a time, yeah, it's bad for you. But what you can do is because you can still do, when you cook your stuff, if you cook it in a skillet, or instead of using like an oil, use lard.
I've been using
Use
actually,
lard,
I've been using
or you can even
unsalted
buy
butter.
bacon grease
I've
too.
been using unsalted butter.
Instead of using butter, use bacon grease or
Either-
lard, and then
either-
you get your fat from that.
I've been either using unsalted butter or avocado oil.
Try lard. Use lard because you'll get your
Well,
fat
Adam, I
content from
have
it.
5 days left. 4, 5?
Because butter is still carbs. It's fatty, yeah, but butter still has carbs.
Well, yeah, it still has carbs, yes, but I'm only using it to grease the pan. That's it. So I'm not putting it
I know.
in anything.
But try lard or bacon grease, and you can still get your fattiness from it. Versus that way you can supplement some of what you're getting from not eating the red meat. You know,
Yeah.
red meat's good for you, but
Peanuts and pistachios too.
anything
You know I
good
eat the
or
fuck out of
bad,
pistachios.
anything
Peanuts and
good or
pistachios.
I
bad
eat the shit out of those pistachios.
taken over the limit is bad for you.
That's what I've been grabbing from gas stations. Is like some of the really expensive beef jerky if I have the money because it has less shit in it.
You don't need
Or-
the expensive kind. You can just get regular beef jerky, dude.
Yeah. But even that has a lot of carbs in it.
Yeah.
it can.
But there's some that don't have a whole bunch of carbs. Some that
Yeah.
doesn't have a lot of additives.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
I've been getting. That and then like fucking like you said pistachios because I eat the fuck out of those.
But yeah, like you said, turkey is fucking great for you.
Well, yeah.
Or almonds. Almonds. That's what you
Yeah.
get. You get almonds.
See, this thing is
Almonds
not
is
saying
good for you.
Almonds, pistachios.
Almonds are a great source of
almonds, pecans too.
Yeah.
But almonds
I'll
are
eat the
great.
fuck out of almonds, dude. I love almonds.
See,
They have a
I'm
lot
not-
of protein.
I'm not
They
a
do
fan
have
of
some
that.
fats in them, and
They're so fuck. I don't know why, dude. I'll
Yeah.
For me,
literally
it's-
take them out and to the fucking.
For me, it's pistachios.
on field weekends, dude.
Yeah.
I'll eat a whole fucking gallon bag.
I do.
For me, it's
sunflower
pistachios,
seeds.
bro. I'll get that big
Sunflower
ass.
seeds.
I don't know why I like them so much.
Right.
I'll
When I
get
go to
that
the
big
fields,
ass
I
bag
destroy sunflower
of the
seeds.
pistachios, bro, and that shit will be gone by the time I get back to the warehouse.
Y'all are
Yeah.
here talking
Try-
about eating
And
nuts.
Steven's on the Steven
Instead
diet.
of using oils,
on
get
the
some
pizza or
lard.
chicken nugget diet.
Yep.
Well, if I'm using oil, it's been avocado oil, so I haven't been.
You know what this motherfucker said the other day? He said, "Dude, I can't believe that the Anytizers went up in price."
The
What?
Kaiser wings.
Your Anytizer wings.
Where's that from? Vito's.
No, like the fucking.
Are you?
The kind that are in the bags that you find
The
like.
fuck-
Oh, anytime. Okay, yeah.
He
Walmart.
said that- He said,
Well,
"Dude,
Steven, you eat whatever you want, you don't gain a pound. I'm the same way.
That's because his body's in homeostasis.
And Mouse is the same way too. The difference is that Mouse, if he just ate and he didn't work out, he would actually lose weight.
Yeah, I'd look skinny.
Him and me, we actually have to work out and use all the nutrients that we take in
Mouse
order to
has,
gain
Mouse
weight.
has to overeat to gain weight.
The only reason I've been gaining weight is right
Like
here.
a fucking fat.
And here I am not eating near as much as Mouse, and I gain weight.
Yeah, see, I can eat as much as I want, but I won't. I can actually lose weight doing
I'm
that if I
convinced
don't
that
work out
it's
and use the
just-
calories.
It's just my body type. I'm
Or
just
not the
convinced.
calories, the nutrients. Sorry.
Some of that's just genetics, you know.
Yeah, everybody's different. You gotta realize what your body type
I
is.
know all
and
three
how
of you fucks are skinny fucks, and I'm
how
over
you
here with a
break it down.
metabolism.
That's not my fucking problem. Don't yell at me. Yell at your parents.
I was born this way.
I'm over here with a metabolism
Hey.
as slow as a Honda.
Hey, Yeah, we've tried to help him.
I've been helping myself.
We're trying to give you tips and tricks, dude. You're just not. You're the one that
Yeah.
fucking went full hand.
You literally
on
got
fucking
a
cheese.
physical trainer and a dietitian at your disposal.
You're the one that went fucking full ham on fucking cheesy bread 2 weeks into your diet, dude.
Plus,
That's
you
not
have
my
Chris.
issue.
I mean, and he's basically both.
Yeah.
I've been doing good. Other
Which
than that,
the fucked up part, Chris was the reason why he fucked up his diet.
Yeah.
Chris said I can't be the only fat
So
one.
let me bring you cheesy bread.
He said, if I'm the fat kid, dude.
He said I can't be the fat kid.
Oh man.
Today we ended off.
Yeah.
We talked enough about.
Oh yeah, football's starting. It's time to go.
It is. Oh shit.
The Chiefs
you're right.
Ravens game started at
You don't
2.
care.
You're right. I don't.
You don't care.
Fuck.
I heard Dad cares, and I'm going over there for dinner. So.
All right,
I'll be
hey.
Watching it.
Hey, if you watch this and you go all the way through, obviously like, comment, subscribe. In the comments, post who you want to go to the Super Bowl.
By then they'll already
All right.
know.
Post the team you're voting for.
This is getting posted next weekend.
This just post.
No, but next weekend is the Super Bowl.
So they'll
So
already know who's going.
Wait, next weekend is the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
who you want to win the Super Bowl?
Huh?
Early release. Love it. Love to see it.
Post who you want to win the Super
Oh,
Wl
sorry, you got drill.
in the comments. Yeah, I got drill too,
Be on
but mine's
first-
Friday, Saturday.
Be on first
You know what that
sergeant's
means?
ass
You know
all
what that
weekend.
means?
I did RST,
You know what
so
that
I'll
first
come home Sunday.
12 o'clock, right? 12 o'clock, we're out of here?
I did RST,
Okay.
so I'll come home Sunday.
I'm making some
I drive up Friday because we gotta take an
Chicken
LMTV
dip.
up there, and then
buffalo chicken dip.
I'll be there Saturday, and then I go to the hotel Saturday night because I got it anyway. And
Right,
then Sunday I
watch
don't
the
even
game.
have to go to drill. Whenever I wake up, I check out, drive home.
Okay, I'm gonna go home and make some spicy
But-
some buffalo chicken dip.
All
for the
right,
Super Bowl.
cheers. Let us know who you want to win the Super Bowl. All right,
The Saints.
What?
they're not even in it, bro.
I-
They didn't
you
even make
said
the
which one- You
playoffs.
said which one I want to
They
win.
didn't even make the playoffs.
You said who I want.
Yeah.
Not-
Garbage.
Out of the teams that are
You
competing,
don't even know who's fucking in.
Huh?
You don't even know who all
Yeah,
is
it's
in.
the Niners.
we're filming this, and today is playoff AFC NFC
it's
Championship.
The Niners,
so.
the Niners, the Chiefs, the Ravens.
No, it's the Chiefs and the Ravens
Yeah.
are playing right now, and then the Niners and the Lions play at 5:30. So the winner of those two goes to the Super Bowl.
You're explaining it to people like they care. They don't. They probably already
No,
know.
he's explaining it to us because we're stupid.
No, I already know.
It's okay.
It's gonna
But-
be Lions and Ravens, and the Ravens are gonna win with an offset.
All right,
Yeah, that boy
So-
Lamar Jackson be putting it down, dude.
Lamar Jackson do be putting it down. Game over. We're done. You guys have a good night. Football.
Okay.
Sorry, I took
Steven.
I took your spot.
Nope, sit the fuck down. We're not done. Steven, thank you, please. Come on.
Hammer!
See you later.